ladies and gentlemen, and as always, thank you for watching. Here we tow again. That sounds like a good title, Here We Tow Again. I don't care who you are, that's funny right there. I'm sorry. Mater made me think of that. Anyway, Oscar has been out in the truck most of the day. This is the new Western Star. We have been keeping it running, earning money as it should, and I'm off to do another one. Ethan would have been driving, but he has some training that he's doing this evening, so I'm going to take over and do this job. No big deal. Anyway, here we go. Okay, I see it over there. Well, I could go down and come back. Or I could just back down the ramp, which I think is what I'm going to do. They said it'll run long enough. I will probably turn that truck around and tow it from the rear. Right now I have, yes, my code 3 red and blue lights on because I'm getting ready to block an intersection. And even with the red and blue lights on, these people aren't paying a bit of attention. Have to be very, very cautious doing this. Don't normally like doing this because the traffic coming up the ramp, which thankfully they stopped. Thank you very much. I was hoping it was further up the ramp, but we'll see. Don't like turning it around at the bottom of the ramp. If I can catch a break in traffic, maybe. Otherwise, I'll just grab it from the front and do it the hard way. Now that we're away from the guardrail, I can get more over on the shoulder. see what we got going on back here. I do have the windsock on my camera. I hope it helps. It said it just kept going into D-rate on them. Good solid wind fairings. We're just going down the road here. It's not very far. Let's see. Dangerous maneuver. I do not suggest doing that. I wanted to get down where traffic could see me rather than up here on this shoulder. Anyway, I know I'll get criticized for it. I took a chance. Yes, I did. Doesn't matter. Somebody's going to criticize me for anything I do, so. All right. Well, I'll be. Now the check engine light is off. Huh. Interesting. Very interesting. Oh my goodness. engage. Now, a lot of people ask about the red and blues. When we're on the side of the road like this, we are allowed to run the red and blues in the state of Missouri. We are also allowed to run red and blues and siren when requested to do so by police, fire, or other emergency agency in certain situations. But as soon as we leave the shoulder of the road, we must go back to amber only. Oh, let me grab the remote. I guess Oscar put it down here in the cradle. So I'll probably have to back up a little bit more, but it's okay. This thing doesn't always like to sync up, but that's okay. All right, I'll go with a U-bolt pick behind door number 1, please. I know I'm in a strange mood today, tonight, whatever. Very strange mood. Oh, darn it. Looks like a used truck already. That's because it is a used truck now. Which is what we bought it for, to be used. These things are heavy. Wow, are they heavy. I'll have to come back a little bit. Let's give me an idea so I can see it out of the camera. U-bolt cups. pretty doggone close.
There we go. Now we got it. Now we got it. All right, take the pressure off of it, so I'm not overextending the front bags. I just want it to be in place, but not lifting the rear axle. Otherwise, when you chain the front axle up, it'll overextend the bags, which I do not want to do. Come on, you. Yeah, we had the girl all pretty and cleaned up, and like I said, it's been on the road most of the day. It worked, which is good. And then tomorrow it's supposed to rain some more. Don't like going on the front side of the spring, but in this situation, that is the best location. All right. All right. Okay. Front axle chained, safety chains. In place and ready to go. Again, there's many ways to tie these down. This is just how I do it. If you work for a towing company and your boss, your instructor tells you to do it a different way, then you do it the way your boss or instructor tells you to do it. And again, on this Century, it doesn't pivot like the other Western Star with just the pin that ties in right here. This one you have to push out a little bit because it has this right here. Let me bring it all the way in and I'll show you. When you bring it in, it cannot pivot. That stops the head from pivoting right there. So watch what happens whenever I push it out. Pushes that away from that and allows the head to pivot. You have to push this one out just a little bit to get it to pivot. Not very far, but just a little bit. All right. So now, unfortunately, we found out, I think I've showed this in another video, but we found out that on a rear toe, that those two safety chains are not enough. They're not long enough. Not that they're not enough, they're just not long enough for doing a rear toe and using the safety chains. So what we do, and what others have also started doing, because this is not just a problem with us, this is a problem industry-wide. Some people are doing what I've shown in another video, and you'll take the boom, stretch it out a little bit like this, and use another method for a breakaway, which me personally, I'm going to use the rim slings. They're lightweight, quick and easy to deploy. That gives you plenty of turning radius. Plenty of turning radius without catching anything. All right, so, all right, viewers, what is left? 3 things that I can think of. One would be light bar. 2 would be Tie the steering wheel. 3. Final walk around. Thankfully, this is not out on that interstate. Yes, we have to work out on the interstate, but I'd much rather work here on the shoulder, on a ramp. Come on, you. All right. Now, tie down the steering wheel. If we were going down the interstate for a long distance, well, even 20 or 30 miles, we would secure the wind fairings, but we're not. I'm going down a 2-lane road. I'll be going slow enough not to worry about it, and I will be watching very vehemently. Come here, you. Get in here. There you go. And for those of you who haven't seen this before, always go to the base of the seat, not any adjustable part of the seat, but at the base. So if the seat should travel up and down, the steering wheel still won't move, because these seats are air ride and they're designed to move up and down. All right, steering wheel secure, windows up. We'll start here and walk around. Hookup's good and secure, tie down chains are good, breakaways are in place and fastened. And turn them around, just even though these are the sure locks, I'll still turn them around. These axles are chained, both of them. Door shut, hood latched. Light bar secure and on. This side, hood latched. Door good. Wind fairing secure. Axle chained up. And again, good over here. All right, ready to roll. Turn PTO off. Switch over to amber only. We'll be ready to roll. Amber only and marker flashers. That's what we can do with the Feniex. That's why we went with the Feniex brand. Even the running board lights, as they're called, go to amber, synced with the top. 2 mini 18s and a 60-inch. All right, we're good to go. Okay, we're here. Do a quick walk around. These are still where they're supposed to be. Chains are where they're supposed to be. Air dam and fairings are good. Fairings are still good. Hood, no problem. Was that an interesting ride? Was that a cool view? See if y'all like that or not. Okay, so I turned the camera off briefly because a gentleman from the shop that I'm at here came out and wanted to talk for a second. Anyway, where I was going with that, I don't know if y'all like that view or not. New mount that I've got for this camera, I may try it in some other places too. Woo! That wind is picking up big time. All right. We'll go under each out. Oh. Somebody mentioned having a chain carousel in this one. With this body setup, that was not an option, unfortunately. Yes, I love the chain carousel like it's in the rotator. But with this box configuration, they have no room to put the chain carousel. You need a much larger tunnel box than what was allowed on this truck. Which is okay, we'll make it work. Keep it tilted up to stay away from that backup alarm. Come on, baby. There we go. Again, I'm still getting used to this underreach. Remote, the remote that is. I love the underreach, but the remote's taking some getting used to on my part anyway. Come on. Off. PTO off. High throttle off. I've already snapped pictures of everything. There's no driver to need a signature from. Get my light bar and my steering wheel straps. Be ready to head back. May seem boring to some, I don't know, but people have said they want to see the new truck in action and see more of our day-to-day operations. This is not everything is spectacular. Crashes and wrecks and river recoveries and rollovers, even though those are fun and I love doing them. This right here, ladies and gentlemen, is what pays the bills. Stay busy with the towing, and the bills get paid. Not that some of you wanted to know that. Some of you may not. Don't know. Anyway, that's my theory. All right. A lot of people ask me about these straps. These are Erickson 1-inch by 10-foot self-retracting straps. They're available on Amazon. They're available at like Walmart, Menards, home stores like that. And there's various styles, but I've stayed with the Erickson because that's just, they were the first ones I used. They work well, they're cheap, but you use them out in the elements and they do not last forever. They're considered a, not disposable item because you don't necessarily throw them away after each use, but they do have a lifespan, a limited lifespan. But they work great and they're cheap. Anyway, all right. Another one down. On to the next. All right, ladies and gentlemen, as always, thank you for watching. God bless.